Hi, everybody. What I'm going to tell you is just amazing. It has rained for 2 full days. I know. Can you believe that? I love it. Just love it. But we are now officially under a flash flood warning. For real. Not kinda. For real. I know it's for real because I heard the heavy equipment pulling the grates on the floodgate, and they don't do that unless they're serious, so I don't know. We go from 90, and I actually have a sweater on. It's a lightweight one, but it's chilly. It's damp. You know, when the house gets so damp, and it's not, I don't think it's essentially very cold out. I think it's probably in the 60s. I guess it's just the temperature drop and the dampness. Well, so I figure since I have to go get an emissions test, because we need an emissions test in our state to get new plates, I might as well go do that. I figure it can't be very busy if we're under a flash flood. And then I was going to stop at Walmart and buy the things that are needed for hamburger soup. This is something I got from the great-grandma, and seems like just farmers' wives make this. So I don't know. I like it, and my granddaughter loves it. She thinks it's great. I think my granddaughter likes it. I mean, my daughter likes it, but she's eaten it forever. It's like no big deal, hamburger soup. But I'll explain to you why it's made the way it is and what's up with that. Well, it is officially 12:30, still have not eaten a thing. So I'm going to drink a green drink. This changing my diet around it's just not easy. And so I think I'm just going to have to be patient and work on it. And thank God, August 1st is starting soon, so I can work on that. And I'm going to try to finish the kimono. I'm telling you, nightmare. Oh, pull my hair out. So anyway, other than all those things, I'm doing great. And I hope you guys are. I'm actually in a great mood. But, hey, when you take the 90-degree days off the table, I get really chipper quick. I'm not lethargic. I'm happy. I just can't do the heat. It seems like for some reason, I don't know, but it's like I said, menopause, summer, do not go along. No. So this is what it looks like at the emission place. Oh, they wouldn't let me film there. The guy went like this, no. Well, I passed. Cost me $25. God, I hope I didn't already lose it. No. But I have to have it. Sorry about the angle shot. I have to have it to renew my plates. Well, I guess we're off to Walmart now. It's not raining too bad, but it's weird because I should have brought my raincoat. I very seldom use my raincoat in this state. I don't know. I am just in a silly mood. Well, off to Walmart we go. We're just gonna buy stuff for hamburger soup, and then I'd like to wait till after the 1st to buy my plates. Yeah, we'll wait till after the 1st. Well, I stopped and got some coffee and had to take a little bit of a break because the rain was coming down so hard I didn't feel like running. So I guess I'm going to Walmart now. But I got a cup of my favorite coffee, Vicks, and which only makes coffee shopping funner. But I'm really not going for much. I'm, you know, just enough for hamburger soup and maybe a few other things. I don't know. I'm thinking about, you know, August 1st and how I'm going to eat. But you'll see this after August 1st, so I haven't figured out by then. I'm trying to buy the great-grandma a card. Just, you know, thinking of you. It was so hard. Look at all these cards. You know me and decisions. Ugh. So I was thinking of you, $1.97. Oh, family lost. Don't need that one. Oh well. I think I'll just write her a letter. Well, I'm almost done because I mean basically all it takes. Oh, I gotta go buy an onion. To make hamburger soup is beef broth. A can. Oh, I might buy 2 because I'm gonna give Kai some. Hamburger, mixed vegetables. I need some milk. And some toothpaste. I mean, it's easy. I just feel like a hot soup. So it's the only one I could think of. And Carly called and she said, oh, if you make some for your granddaughter. Freeze it and give it to her. And I said, okay. I better get with the shop. Well, as you saw, I got some milk. This is my Walmart. Then I got 2 salad bowls. This is their version. And I got the Santa Fe style salad. And the chicken Caesar. And then I bought some banana nut bread. And then my favorite vegetables. This is mixed vegetables, but all they put in it is just peas, corn, petite green beans, and Juliet carrots. I got some peas, hamburger for the soup. I got some sliced, I really like this. It's already sliced French bread. I'll make some garlic bread. 2 cans of the petite diced tomatoes, 1 onion, 2 broths, just the store brand, and some crust. That's all I found. I was gonna buy more. Oh, and I bought some coffee from Vicks. I decided since I'm getting low, and Carly never brings me coffee till like after the 1st, so yeah, that would do me over and I won't run out. So I'm gonna actually start making the hamburger soup like now. I like to let it sit for a while, and can always just pop it in the fridge. It's really good. My son's here, so when he wakes up he might want some, and then I'm gonna go back to work on the kimono. I just now if I ever insinuated I was a great sewer, wrong. I can get stuff done. It's easier if I follow a pattern, but this too I'll get through, or poke my eyes out, whichever comes first. Well, I decided half my problem is this. You know, I was gonna start the soup ASAP. Well, no, I'm gonna eat something, get real. It is 2:47 and I've had a green drink, and oh, my back door is leaking again. I have a pan there. I gotta call my ex. Well, I guess he's still my brother-in-law. I never know. One day he's gonna be my ex-brother-in-law, and now he is. I'm telling you, my sister. So I'm going to eat the Santa Fe style salad. Yum. I enjoyed the one from Safeway, so I hope theirs is just as good. And we're again looking at 280 calories per bowl. Way more fat, sugar, and sodium than the other one had. So, I guess salad bowl and green drink is now on my list at Safeway. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna go eat that and get real about this. I need to eat more during the day. So, will I correct my diet and eat lunch? See you later. Well, I've started making the hamburger soup. To the hamburger. So, fry up the hamburger. And then I need to put this other thing of broth. You're just not going to be able to see that well. My light's out. So, now I'm cutting up some potatoes. And I'm putting them in a bowl. I'm going to throw a little water in it and put saran wrap over it. And then nuke it for a minute or two. I think like 3 or so. It's just because I don't like to take a long time making stuff, so. And I will put in 1 can of tomatoes. I don't think any more than that. And, you know, what the soup is. My ex-husband and I used to call it like farmer's soup. Is that you save like in Tupperware in your freezer everything that's, you know, like when you have a teaspoon of this or a teaspoon of that, couple, you know, a corn ear, you take the corn off, throw it all in the freezer, then at the end of the week you make soup out of it. So if you have beef, you put it in there. A friend of mine does it that way. I just buy, like I showed you, some frozen vegetables and put them in. She does hers that way, but she uses only chicken. And I've always just made it with hamburger because I don't do that. So I need to get the potatoes going, cut up some onion for it. So it's basically only going to have hamburger, the beef broth, the tomatoes, the potatoes, the onion, and then the frozen vegetables. And that's it. It's a really brothy, hot soup. It's nice, you know, just a little salt, pepper, garlic. It's nothing like spectacular, but I really, really love it. So I've nuked the potatoes, and be very careful if you do it this way, because they're about half done, but they're steaming. I don't know if you can see it, but they're like so hot. Wear oven mitts. So I've got some onion. I coarsely cut up half an onion. I've got all the broth and 1 can of tomatoes, and I'm thinking, I might want another one. So I'm going to add the potatoes. Again, like when the great grandma makes this, she doesn't use potatoes at all. She uses barley. You know, one of the things is I'm always happy if I have some cabbage, because cabbage is really good in this soup. Basically, it's junk soup in my opinion. You can put anything and everything that you want in it. It's a great way, because remember, when we lived in the country, all of our vegetables were fresh. So, you know, when we would save them, they were fresh out of the garden, most of them. So they'd never even been frozen. But you could put anything you want. You can put fried potatoes in this. I mean, just think about it. If you process what kind of soup this is, you can put anything in it. I mean, just literally anything. I'm not sure that you'll be able to see this, but this is what it looks like when it's done. It's just like a beef vegetable soup. And, you know, except you make it out of hamburger. But it's all done. And another really cool thing about this is you can make bunches of this because it freezes really well. So now the potatoes are about halfway cooked, so it's just cooking. So in it again, I put two boxes of broth. I'd like to put more tomatoes in it, but I'm gonna have to wait till the potatoes get done, and then I'll put in the frozen mixed vegetables. I buy that brand, C&W, because I do not like lima beans. I do not like lima beans. I do not like hummus, because I do not like, whatever the beans are they're made out of. Oh, God, I can't think of what they're made out of. Well, I don't like them. So I will put in another can of tomatoes, and when I put the tomatoes in, I put sauce and all. And it's, you know, basically just, like I said, I turned it into hamburger soup for economic reasons. When we'd make it, when we lived in the country, it would have anywhere from leftover beef. We would just shred it, throw it in. Except we did make it a lot with hamburger when the great-grandma's husband, Gramps, turned half a cow into a hamburger, half a beef. It's a lot of hamburger. So everybody got hamburger whether you needed it, and we didn't need any because we had, you know, we grew our own food, and that include meat, beef, rabbit, chicken, and goat. I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but that's what we'd eat. We grew everything. We were just about, and if we had to, we could live off the grid if we needed to, because we had gas with generators. But that was more out of necessity because we often used them to keep the freezers going. Well, I think that's it. You've seen it, and I'll try to put it in the comment below as to exactly everything, but you put anything. Like I said, when the great-grandma makes it, she doesn't use potatoes. She likes barley. So that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go. My favorite show of all times has started, Project Runway. So I need to go watch that and watch the end of The Bachelorette. It is over with. I have 2 shows to watch, and then that's it. And the Real Housewives of New Jersey, they're not disappointing. They're crazy girls. Oh, and then the shows that I forgot. What I was trying to say is The Last Ship I've been watching. Something, well, we all know that I'm like sitting on the fence about Extent. The Rosemary Baby Lost in Space one. But excited. Project Runway started. Love Project Runway, but you know, I like to mix stuff. Maybe it will give me some inspiration. I don't need any inspiration. I seem to come up with too much as it is. Well, everybody, I hope you are having a great time, and it's an excellent day here. Bye-bye.